interact with this person, but not really understand what it's like.
So is that a friend or an acquaintance?
You think that?
Or a coworker?
Right. Maybe people are around.
Or even a neighbor.
People all the time.
Yeah, a neighbor whom you never invite your home.
What is it? You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when people say to you in conversations, hey, I have a lot of black friends, how does that make you feel, having a black husband?
I think that you can have a lot of black friends, but until I had to walk next to Philip on a day-to-day basis, and I still will never even try to understand what exactly he's gone through in his lifetime, but it's very, very different. So it is kind of like a window into your world, but I still don't understand it. And when people try to minimize it and say you just need to get over that, it is
get over that. Yeah,
get over that.
I love that term. Get over it, because what does that mean? Get over it means it's so far ago or so long ago that I shouldn't be thinking about it. But I often say this to them. You know, Loving versus Virginia was decided in 1970, 67.
67. Same year you were
Same year
born.
as I was born.
Same
so
year
that's 52 years ago. Right? So that's not that long to get over.
But tell
1965.
Tell what that is, so people.
Oh, Loving versus Virginia? Right.
Yeah.
So Loving versus Virginia was a court decision that finally, right, in the United States of America allowed an interracial couple, a white woman, a black man, a white woman, a white man, a white woman.
It was a white
man with a black woman. Yes, but it decided that you could have a marriage when previous to that it was illegal. People died over this stuff.
People are still dying over this stuff.
People are saying get over it. It was 1967. Yeah. I mean, I was born in 67, and 2 years prior to that was when people like me were just allowed to vote via the Civil Rights Act.
That just blows me away. 2 years before you were married, 2 years before you were born, is when you had the right to vote.
Yeah.
And that's not even a concept. Mom and I were talking about that the other day, kind of putting together some years in context, and we think that slavery was so far ago and so long ago and so long ago, but really it's not. I mean, there's so many things with civil rights, and if you really learned black history, which we still don't get enough of.
Well, sure, right? Native American history in Spokane, right? Same thing, right? And it's about who writes that history, whether you're getting the full history of it or not, right?
So there's another conversation that we can talk about later. Whose responsibility is learning about black history?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think this initial conversation is where we're going with this vlog. We really want to open a door for conversations that some folks are uncomfortable with out there. But we want to share those things.
And we'll try and share from time to time when something comes up. So if something happens in our day, maybe we'll come home and record a video and just talk about it on camera.
Real life experiences we're talking about.
Yeah.
Not academia, not the books.
And this is our personal perspective, because we have other biracial couples that we know, and they have very different experiences.
Sure. Yeah.
Not everybody has the same experience we do. And we were talking about possibly interviewing some of those couples, whether it be the male is white and the female is black, or vice versa, or whatever. But we have another couple that's white woman, black man, who very much have a very different experience than Philip and I do.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to kind of wrap this up for the conversation. If we could leave you with one thought about an interracial couple, is just like Megan and I are different, there are different perspectives of what it is to exist in a city like Spokane, known for its inclusive, kind of a liberal base, and I used that term, and I said I wasn't going to use labels, what it is to exist in that space. But there's always unique and different perspectives, which is what we love about, frankly, our relationship, right? Because we come from two different cultures, but we come together with these varying different perspectives and come together to make this great team.
And we don't just come from different cultures. We come from different socioeconomical backgrounds. I mean, there's a lot of differences between you and I that, marriage.
Well, and that's even for a greater conversation, right?
Exactly.
You didn't know what a food stamp looked like.
I had no idea what I didn't know what EBT was. Talking about white privilege, I had no. Remember when I was standing in line and I was like, "What is that EBT thing?"
Yes, yes. Well, that's a whole another conversation.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So thank you for your attention for our inaugural conversation. We think that we will be able to really connect with not simply interracial couples out there in Spokane, but just couples in general or individuals in general who've had that question, who have been either nervous or worried about asking that question. And we're going to answer those questions that we get asked and the behaviors that we are exposed to within the city of Spokane.
I don't know if we'll answer them, but we'll talk about them. So that's what
we'll give
I
our
wanted.
answers to
Yeah, I mean, just starting the conversation. And we thought we'd try to do like 15-minute videos here and there just to kind of talk about certain things that we've experienced that you might have questions on. Of course, I mean, we can take comments and things like that, but we just thought we would just freeform it.
Yeah. So
talk about it.
Spokane for our initial conversation. This is Phil Tyler, a black man.
Meg Demand. Just a Meg Demand.
A white woman in an interracial marriage, just talking about what it is to exist in space.
Yes.
All right.